Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome to Info on Travel. I'm your host, Rick. And no, I haven't suddenly developed a southern accent, but you will be hearing a lot of it today as we take a trip down south to the beautiful state of Mississippi. Mississippi is known for a lot of things: its music, its food, its history, and today we're going to be counting down the 10 best things about this awesome state. We've got a lot of ground to cover, from the mighty Mississippi River to the soulful sounds of the blues, so buckle up y'all, because this is going to be one heck of a ride. We're talking about fried catfish, we're talking about pecan pie, we're talking about the birthplace of the blues. Get ready to have your minds blown wide open by the Magnolia State. Trust me, you're going to want to add Mississippi to your travel bucket list after this. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Alright folks, let's kick things off with the big kahuna, the heart and soul of Mississippi, the mighty Mississippi River. You know it, you love it. It's the second longest river in North America, and it just so happens to flow right through the state of Mississippi. And when I say mighty, I mean it. This river is a force of nature, carving its way through the landscape and shaping the lives of the people who live along its banks. It's no wonder they call it Old Man River. It's seen it all, folks. Now if you're looking for a true Mississippi adventure, you gotta take a riverboat cruise down this iconic waterway. Picture this, you're sipping on some sweet tea, the sun's setting over the water, and you're surrounded by the sounds of nature. Talk about peaceful, but that's not all, folks. The Mississippi River is also a fisherman's paradise. We're talking catfish, bass, crappie, you name it, this river's got it. So grab your fishing poles and get ready to reel in some whoppers. But the Mississippi River is more than just a pretty face and a fisherman's dream, folks. It's a vital part of American history and culture. From the days of the Native Americans to the steamboat era to the Civil War, this river has played a pivotal role in shaping the nation we know and love today. And speaking of history, you know Mark Twain's classic novel, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer? Well, guess what? It takes place right here on the banks of the Mississippi River. That's right, folks, the Mississippi River is practically a literary legend. And let's not forget about the music. The Mississippi River has inspired countless songs and stories, from the blues to country to rock and roll. It's the rhythm of the South, the pulse of America, and it's calling your name. So, next time you're planning a trip, make sure you put the Mississippi River on your list of must-sees. Trust me, folks, it's an experience you won't soon forget. Alright, music lovers, get ready to feel the rhythm. We're diving into the soulful sounds of the Mississippi blues. Mississippi is the birthplace of the blues, and you can feel the history in every note. From the legendary crossroads in Clarksdale, to the juke joints of the Delta, Mississippi is a blues lover's paradise. And we can't forget the legends like Muddy Waters, B.B. King, and Robert Johnson. These icons poured their hearts into their music. The blues is still alive today, so come to Mississippi and feel the soul of the blues. It's a journey you'll never forget. Alright folks, buckle up because we're about to talk about the real MVP of Mississippi, the food. At Info on Travel, we love to eat. And trust me, this ain't your mama's cooking, although it's so good you'll swear it is. We're talking next level deliciousness here in the Magnolia State. First up, we gotta give a shout out to the crispy fried catfish. Imagine this. You're sitting on a porch swing, sweet tea in hand, and a plate of piping hot golden brown catfish appears. It's crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, and seasoned to perfection. Bam! Taste buds blown. But hold on, we're just getting started. You can't talk about Mississippi food without mentioning the biscuits and gravy. These fluffy clouds of heaven smothered in a creamy, savory gravy, forget about it. It's like a warm hug on a plate. And for dessert, oh baby, do we have a treat for you. Pecan pie so good it'll make you want to slap your mama. But in a good way, of course. Sweet, nutty, and with a flaky crust, it's the perfect way to end a meal in Mississippi. Now I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, this all sounds delicious, but what else you got? Don't you worry, my friend, because Mississippi's got more culinary surprises than a magic show. We're talking about soul food that'll make you want to sing. Collard greens cooked low and slow with smoked ham hocks, mac and cheese so cheesy it deserves its own zip code, and fried chicken that'll make you want to do a happy dance. And seriously, don't even get me started on the cornbread. It's moist, it's crumbly, and it's the perfect sidekick to any southern feast. But wait, there's more. Mississippi is also home to some seriously delicious seafood. We're talking about fresh off the boat shrimp, oysters so good they'll make you want to pearl necklace it, and gumbo that's so flavorful, it'll make you want to slap your mama again. So yeah, if you're planning a trip to Mississippi, come hungry, my friends. Your taste buds will thank you. And also thank you for watching our video. And if you want more, please subscribe and hit that like button, and hey, maybe wear some stretchy pants, just in case. Hold on to your hats, history buffs, because Mississippi is about to take you on a wild ride through time. We're talking about a state steeped in history, from its pivotal role in the Civil War to its stunning antebellum architecture. Let's start with the big one, the Civil War. Mississippi was right in the thick of it, and you can practically feel the weight of history at places like the Vicksburg National Military Park. You can walk through the trenches, see the cannons, and learn all about the pivotal siege of Vicksburg. And speaking of history, you gotta check out the antebellum homes. We're talking about grand mansions with towering columns, sprawling porches, and enough history to fill a library. Places like Rosalie Mansion in Natchez or Longwood in Natchez will transport you straight back to the Old South. So, yeah, whether you're a history buff or just appreciate a good story, Mississippi's got you covered. It's like stepping into a time machine, but with better snacks. Now I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, all this history sounds fascinating, but tell me more about these antebellum homes. Alright, gather around because these places are full of stories. Take Windsor Ruins, for example. Picture this, a massive mansion, once the largest in Mississippi, now standing as a haunting reminder of the past. Only the columns remain, but you can just imagine the grandeur and the drama that unfolded within those walls. But it's not just the grand mansions that tell a story. All over Mississippi, you'll find smaller historic homes, each with its own unique past. You can practically hear the echoes of laughter, love, and maybe even a little mischief within their walls. So, channel your inner historian, put on your walking shoes, and get ready to explore the fascinating stories etched into every corner of Mississippi. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Alright, road trip enthusiasts, this one's for you. Buckle up and get ready to cruise down the Natchez Trace Parkway, a 444-mile scenic byway that'll take you on a journey through time and natural beauty. Forget your boring highways, folks, this is the real deal. We're talking about a route that follows an ancient trail used by Native Americans for centuries. It's like driving through a living, breathing history book, only with way better views. Imagine this, you behind the wheel, windows down, wind in your hair, cruising through tunnels of towering trees, the sun dappling the road ahead. And the best part? No billboards, just pure, unadulterated nature. It's like Mother Nature herself rolled out the red carpet just for you. So pack your bags, grab your road trip snacks, we're talking about you gummy bears and beef jerky, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure on the Natchez Trace Parkway. You won't regret it. Now you might be thinking, Jimmy, that's a lot of driving, what else is there to do on this Natchez Trace thing? Oh, just a little something called nature, my friend, and trust me, this ain't your grandma's backyard. We're talking about opportunities for hiking, biking, camping, and just straight up soaking in the great outdoors. Picture yourself lacing up your hiking boots and hitting the trails, surrounded by towering trees, the air thick with the scent of pine needles and adventure. Or maybe biking is more your speed. Well, hop on your two-wheeled steed and feel the wind in your hair as you pedal through the picturesque landscape. And for those who want to really immerse themselves in nature, pitch a tent under the stars and fall asleep to the sweet symphony of crickets and owls. But wait, there's more. The Natchez Trace Parkway is also home to historic sites like the Emerald Mound, the second largest Native American mound in the United States. It's like stepping back in time, only without the time machine. So, yeah, the Natchez Trace Parkway has something for everyone. Alright folks, we're talking Southern hospitality. And let me tell you, in Mississippi they don't mess around. It's like walking into a big old family reunion even if you're just ordering a cup of coffee. You know what I'm talking about? You walk in, they greet you with a smile, ask you how your day's going, and genuinely want to know the answer. They're just naturally friendly, like they've known you forever. It's the kind of place where strangers wave at each other on the street and people hold doors open for you. It's enough to make a New Yorker like me want to move down south. But don't tell anyone I said that. Now, I'm not saying everyone in Mississippi is walking around with a plate of cookies offering you a slice of pecan pie. But you know what? They might as well be. That's the kind of vibe we're talking about here. It's that genuine warmth and kindness that just makes you feel right at home, Whether you're in a bustling city like Jackson or a charming small town like Oxford, it's like everyone's got your back, you know? And that's what makes Mississippi so special. Yeah, they've got the history, the music, the food, all that good stuff. But it's the people, that southern hospitality, that really makes you want to stay a while. So next time you're looking for a place to visit, where you can kick back, relax, and feel the love, you know where to go. Mississippi, come on down, y'all. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to the coast. That's right, Mississippi's got beaches, baby. And they ain't fooling around. We're talking sugar white sand, crystal clear water, and enough sunshine to make you forget all your troubles. Picture this. You're lounging on the beach, feeling the warm breeze in your hair, sipping on a sweet tea. The sound of the waves crashing against the shore is like music to your ears. And the smell of fresh seafood cooking nearby? Forget about it. Yeah, the Mississippi Gulf Coast is a whole vibe, my friends. Whether you're looking for a romantic getaway, a family vacation, or just a chance to escape reality for a bit, this is the place to be. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, beaches are great and all, but what else you got? Don't you worry, my friend, Mississippi's got you covered. We're talking history, attractions, and enough fun to last a lifetime. Check out the Biloxi Lighthouse, a beacon of hope standing tall since 1848, or hop on a ferry to Ship Island, where you can explore historic forts and maybe even spot some dolphins along the way. And don't even get me started on the seafood. We're talking shrimp so fresh it'll make your head spin, oysters that'll make you want to slap your mama in a good way, and fish so delicious you'll be swearing it jumped straight out of the ocean and onto your plate. So come on down to the Mississippi Gulf Coast where the fun never stops. Hold on to your hats, bookworms, because we're about to get literary. That's right, Mississippi is more than just beaches and barbecue, folks. This state is practically bursting with literary history, and we're about to dive right in. We're talking Nobel Prize winners, Pulitzer Prize winners, National Book Award winners, you name it, Mississippi's got it. From William Faulkner to Eudora Welty to Tennessee Williams. Okay, he was born in Mississippi but claimed the title of a St. Louis writer. This state has produced some of the most iconic voices in American literature. So if you're a fan of words, stories, and the power of language, then Mississippi is calling your name. Get ready to be inspired, folks, because this is where words come alive. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, I love a good book, but how can I experience this literary legacy firsthand? Well, my friend, have I got news for you? Mississippi is home to some pretty incredible literary landmarks, where you can practically step right into the worlds created by these literary giants. Visit Roanoke, William Faulkner's beloved home in Oxford, and wander through the rooms where he penned some of his most famous works. Or head to the Eudora Welty House in Jackson, preserved just as it was when she lived and wrote there. And hey, if you're feeling really ambitious, why not plan your trip around one of the many literary festivals that take place in Mississippi throughout the year? Trust me, folks, there's no better way to immerse yourself in the world of literature than by experiencing it firsthand in the heart of Mississippi. All right, folks, Mississippi knows how to throw a party. We're talking festivals galore, and trust me, you won't want to miss out on these shindigs. First up, we've got the Natchez Balloon Festival, where you can witness hot air balloons light up the sky. And if you're a music lover, get ready to tap your feet at the Juke Joint Festival. We're talking authentic blues music, folks, the kind that'll make you want to dance the night away. Mississippi's got soul, and they ain't afraid to show it. From food festivals celebrating all things Southern cuisine to art festivals showcasing the state's vibrant culture, Mississippi's got something for everyone. It's like Mardi Gras all year round, but you know, with less beads and maybe a few more grits. So pack your bags, grab your dancing shoes, and get ready to experience the magic of Mississippi festivals. Just try not to have too much fun, alright? I'm talking to you, party animals. Now let's talk culture, folks. Mississippi's got it in spades. We're talking rich history, vibrant traditions, and a whole lot of Southern charm. From the moment you step foot in the Magnolia State, you'll feel like you've stepped back in time, but in a good way. One of the coolest things about Mississippi is its strong sense of community. Folks here are always willing to lend a helping hand and share a laugh. It's like one big family reunion, but without the awkward family drama. Well, maybe a little bit of drama, but hey, that's what makes it interesting. And don't even get me started on the food. From soul food to seafood, Mississippi's culinary scene is off the charts. We're talking fried chicken that'll make you want to slap your mama, in a good way of course, melt-in-your-mouth biscuits, and pecan pie that'll send you straight to dessert heaven. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. So come on down to Mississippi and experience the magic for yourself. Just be prepared to have your mind blown and your belly full. You've been warned. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to explore the great outdoors in Mississippi. Forget your concrete jungles, we're talking lush forests, sparkling rivers, and sunsets that'll make you say, "Aw, shucks." First up, we gotta give a shout out to those iconic magnolia trees. Big, beautiful blooms that'll make you feel like you're walking through a fairy tale. Mississippi's also got the mighty Mississippi River flowing right through it. Take a riverboat cruise, do some fishing, or just sit back and soak up the scenery. And if you're feeling adventurous, check out the Tishomingo State Park. Hike through the woods, take a dip in a waterfall, and channel your inner explorer. Now let's talk about the peace and quiet you'll find in Mississippi. Sitting on a porch swing with a glass of sweet tea, listening to the crickets chirp. Mississippi's a haven for all sorts of feathered friends, from majestic bald eagles to colorful warblers. The best part about Mississippi's natural beauty, it's accessible to everyone. Spend a night under the stars and wake up to the sounds of nature. Come on down to Mississippi and reconnect with Mother Nature. Well folks, there you have it. Thanks again for watching an info on travel video. 10 amazing reasons to add Mississippi to your travel bucket list. From the soulful sounds of the blues to the mouth-watering southern cuisine, Mississippi's got something for everyone. Whether you're cruising down the mighty Mississippi River, exploring historical landmarks, or just soaking up the southern hospitality, a trip to Mississippi is an experience you won't soon forget. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your dancing shoes, and get ready to experience the magic of the Magnolia State. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to check out info on Travel the Best USA for more travel tips and tricks. They've got all the inside scoop on the best places to eat, sleep, and play in the good old US of A. Until next time, y'all, keep exploring and keep on keeping on.